Good afternoon, Mona Shore sailors, and welcome back to school after the long holiday break. I hope that you had an opportunity to spend some time relaxing and hopefully sleeping in, and most importantly, just spending time with your family and your friends. And I know that, when we're all at school and we have different activities going on, I know that it's a busy time and we can really take away from the things that are important. So I hope you had an opportunity to do that over the last couple weeks here. I want to come today, I really have just two things. I want to do something a little bit different than our traditional PA, so periodically we'll do videos and just send those out. And so I want to take just a couple of minutes today. I'm currently at 45 seconds on my timer here, and I promise your teachers it would be less than 5 minutes. And so I'm going to shoot to get done in 4 minutes, so that gives me a little bit of buffer and I can hold true to my commitment to them. The two things I want to talk to you today about are respect and one word, and those are the two items that I'm going to kind of try and focus on for just a minute or two here. First of all, respect. Respect is our new character trait for the month, and I'd be curious, and at some point we might actually have you. What do you think respect is? What does it look like to you? What does it sound like to you? What does it feel like to you when we think about the word respect? And really, respect comes from a sense of honoring another person or another individual, who they are as a human being, or maybe it's who they are, a quality that you admire in them. But respect to me is the same thing as honoring. And I think about respect in terms of different types of respect, right? How I respect my parents is maybe different than how I might respect my boss, which is maybe a little different than how I might respect person A or person B. But at the end of the day, for me, it's all about honoring that person and who that person is, and both their positive characteristics and their characteristics maybe that they're working on. And so when we think about respect, I want to challenge you to think about it in two kind of realms. Number one, who do you show respect to? How do you respect your peers? How do you respect your friends? How do you respect your teachers, a bus driver, a community member that's walking down the sidewalk, a worker at a restaurant? Who are you respecting? How do you respect your administrators? How do you respect the Mrs. Ackley in the front office? Respect is a constant thing. Respect has to become part of who you are as a person. This is not something that is the separate thing that we do periodically with certain people. Respect is something that we have to do constantly. How do you respect the earth? How do you respect what you're given? How do you respect yourself? And sometimes that's the hardest person to respect in many ways. The second piece is really about how do we show that respect? How do we show respect through our actions, through our words, through our behaviors? When I think about respect, not only the words we choose, but the tone in which we say those words. And one of the things my wife always says is, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I talk to my kids about that. It's not what you're saying, but it's the manner in which you're saying it. And so I challenge you in those two spaces, really, who are you respecting as we move through the month of January and think about respect as a big piece. But really, how do you show respect? How do you show respect when you move through a hallway? How do you show respect when you have to ask a question? How do you show respect when you're in the cafeteria? How do you show respect when you're going through the lunch line? The second thing I wanted to talk about today, not only respect, was really, with it being a new year, we sometimes think about these New Year's resolutions. And the last few years, I really haven't been one for New Year's resolutions. I challenged your teachers with this. I think I challenged parents in my communication to them, so I want to challenge all of you. But maybe rather than a resolution, which kind of goes by the wayside, or we're not successful at it right away, so we kind of forget about it, but what's one word? And it comes from John Gordon, who's a favorite author of mine, but what's one word that will sort of drive and motivate and focus you in the upcoming year? And so last year my word was forward. This year my word is better. And really challenging myself of how do I become a little bit better every day? Better as a father, better as a husband, better as an educator, as a leader, better as a friend, better in my spiritual life, better in my physical life, better in my interactions with people, better at showing respect, better. How do I get better? And I have to have that focus and that drive, or else I will totally miss the boat, and I don't think I'll continue to grow. And so I challenge you, what's that one word that may drive you and motivate you and focus you and direct you in 2019? It is 5:01, so I'm wrapping up my video. I hope you have an awesome day. Thanks for being sailors. Looking forward to a great second half of the year with all of you. Have an awesome day.